welcome back to another Movie Monday on a Tuesday. And today I'm hitting you up with a new one. So I was really stoked to have seen this movie. It is now streaming on Disney Plus, I'm pretty sure. The First Omen. Yeah, so that is, yeah, literally they called it The First Omen. So this is a movie, just came out 2024, and it is a prequel to the original 1976 Omen movie. Anyways, this actually blew my mind. When do I ever like newer horror movies? It's kind of rare unless they're like cool, weird, and underground, right? But guys, this one was fantastic. They did such a good job. Whoever the writers were, like, amazing work just at bringing back the original film's premise. Anyways, this movie is really interesting. It kind of takes this step where you have like this young girl who travels back to Rome, and she's a nun and she's doing nun things that nuns do. And of course things start kind of like getting weird. So she's kind of like getting used to everybody there, and she starts noticing there's one girl who they kind of treat off. So like you kind of have like that weird, is there funky nun stuff going on? Is there some sketchy, who knows what and she tries to get to like the bottom of it. And you have like this whole sort of undertone of, is the church evil that she's working at, or is it good? What is happening? She's trying to discover herself as well, and just freakish things keep happening around her. They also have some amazing, I want to say homages to like the original movie. You remember like when like the original, when the girl's standing on the rooftop right at the beginning, and it's all for you, Damien, and she just jumps, and you're like, there's a couple of those moments in this movie, and I think they did such a great job, because this is a movie that literally I could put on The Omen now, like the OG, after watching this one, and probably be very happy about it, just because it ties it in so well. Yeah, I can't give this thing any more praise, honestly. Like, the makeup was really good. Now, if you've seen the Omen movies, they're not so much like jump scares. They're a bit more, I don't know what you'd call that, like church spooky, you know what I mean? Like, you start questioning, like, shit, do I gotta be Catholic in case I get possessed or something? It's one of those types of films, and they just did such a creepy job at bringing it all back. And especially, like, it is a period piece, so it comes, I guess it's like the 70s, 60s, like disco-ish era, yeah, that she's kind of living in. And then it's kind of like, oof, like the way they ended, it's a perfect send off to the original film. Anyways, I cannot give this movie any more praise. I just gave it a lot of praise, didn't I? Yeah. So, wicked film, you gotta see it. Now, before I just leave you off, because that was really quick, and I didn't want to spoil anything, let's be real, no spoilers. I wanted to talk to you about this movie that I found called Jessabelle. Okay. So, Jessabelle is actually a Blumhouse movie, which we're all kind of like, Blumhouse, right? They did have some good ones, let's be real. Haven't heard anybody speak about it, and it's actually really good. It's kind of like really good for one of these, like, I don't want to say cheesy, but like pop kind of horror movies. So yeah, I'm giving you two back to back today. Enjoy. Jessabelle is starring the girl from what's that? Succession. It's the sister from Succession, if you guys watch that show, on HBO. Anyways, such a good actress, okay? She's in it, and it gets you right into it, guys. You're literally, like, she's in a truck, her and her boyfriend are, like, moving out together or something, and, like, boom, car accident. Right off the bat. And he's dead. She's, like, wheelchair bound, and she has nobody to look after her except for her dad. And her dad is, like, hasn't spoke to her in years. And this all kind of goes down, like, she moves back to, like, the bayous in, like, Louisiana. And he lives in this old dank house, and he's kind of like, for sure, move in. And it's all about her kind of going back and slowly rediscovering, like, stuff about her past. Yeah. So this is, oddly enough, a ghost story, but also with voodoo undertones. That's why I thought this movie needed a mention, because honestly, sometimes you need just like a really good flick that has like just something different. And I haven't watched something that's hit that side of horror in like a really long time. Like I can't even think. No, I'm having a moment. Guys, drop some good voodoo horror movies down below. Well, I guess Zombie, right, by Fulci. That had a bit of a voodoo undertone. But other than that, I can't really think of some. Yeah, please do drop me some in the comments so I can get my voodoo horror on. But seriously, this movie was really good and there were some good scares. What was really neat is she starts finding out like her mother died, I guess, when she was younger. Um, and you start finding out like, okay, like her mom was like a tarot card reader and she left her these videos. I'm stopping there. I don't want to give up anymore. Anyways, gave her these videos. She starts watching it and she starts discovering shit and she's like, what's happening? Yeah, and she's a fantastic actress. Anyways, I won't lie, the ending, I was kind of like, I saw it coming. It's Blumhouse. Like, you're going to see it coming to some extent. But it was definitely worth the watch. Like, it was entertaining. You know, sometimes you need, like, a good entertaining horror. To me, this was pretty good. So, there you go. Hit you up with 2. So, go watch The First Omen and go watch Jessabelle. It's worth it. Give it a shot. You guys have a wicked week, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much, guys, if you've been joining on to my live streams of getting this Dr. Barlow done, Mr. Barlow, from Salem's Lot. It's been a pleasure so far. And yeah, I'm stoked to pour him up. He's just sitting there. He's drying off right now. I put him back together, the mold. And yeah, we're going to be pouring him next. So you'll be seeing some pics soon. If you're subscribed, thank you so much. And guys, if you're not, get on that. Be a part of the fam. And of course, always drop good recommendations down. Because that's what I'm here for. And I hope that's what you're here for. Okay. Have a wicked week, my dudes. Bye.